So, it's been a while. I'll give a full breakdown of what happened last time, where we currently are now, so on and so forth. Uh, what happened last time was you were essentially strong armed, I guess, coerced, requested to do a job for Councilman Krell, Council Rat Krell, uh, who contacted you on the nifty little necklace, brooch, warpstone, purified warpstone amulet you have, and basically asked you all to go into the sewers. Um, he didn't really elaborate much more on that, other than saying that there is a cauldron or a like furnace down here. And he kept reiterating the same word like pestilence over and over again. Uh, and he seemed like he had good intentions to help your group anyway. And he was possibly doing something to benefit Anvilgard, which he is a council member of. Though, I guess it would be safe to say that though Sturdy Bark and Taiwan are hesitant, is that correct, Sturdy Bark?
That is absolutely correct.
Taiwan is very hesitant. And I imagine others in your party are sharing some level of that hesitance as well. But at the very least, Taiwan is expressing or has expressed some hesitation towards going into the sewers. Upon actually going down into the sewage pipe in the harbor district, you were greeted by what you can see to be a small little rat, like a small skaven, just kind of came out from the shadows, almost as hesitant to you as you probably are to him, and declared himself your guide. Uh, and he proceeded to walk further into the pipe, and I'm fairly certain that's exactly where we left off.
Yes.
Was this guy just saying that he would lead you into the pipe, or lead you into the sewers?
Yeah, and then he leaves.
Yeah, and he just started to hurry himself along. Outside of that, that's where all you are now. You were given just instructions by Krell to go deal with this problem. You were led to the spot, and you have a guide for the foreseeable future.
Guys, how do we know whose side he's on? Because if I remember right, this is half Tommy, half Loris. There are good rats and bad rats, and the rats down there are not aligned with councilmen.
There are no good rats.
Well, this is where we were supposed to meet, so I think we're fine.
Do we think he's a good rat or a bad rat, though?
I point to Sturdy Bark.
There are no good rats.
Well, are we gonna just leave him hanging, or are we gonna...
Joe's gonna make sure her newly acquired gas mask is situated properly, and then jog along after the rat, giving him the space he wanted.
Do I need a gas mask? Do I need to put this on?
You don't.
Good.
I will fashion one as well. Assuming we had enough. I don't actually know how many we had, but...
They gave us a whole bunch.
You were thrown a number of them, which would be adequate for your party.
Yeah, I'll
put it
snag
on
one.
Taiwan, but I don't think he could physically get it on you.
I don't think he needs it, right?
Well, if they're sized for
Might be
rats,
hand wavy, but yeah.
there could certainly be one size for him.
Yeah, I think it's more.
Yeah,
I was more asking about his nature.
Like if they're immune.
Yeah.
he would be technically immune. Taiwan is built for this.
Yep.
Literally.
Quite literally, Taiwan is built for this.
Hunting Skaven, right? Yeah. Anti-chaos.
Yeah. So he's safe. Or he's fine anyway.
I'm gonna go over to Bagoosh and be like, Bagoosh, I'm gonna try to put this mask on you. Please don't bite me. Please don't try to eat it or swallow it, okay?
Just like drool a little.
What was that? Oh.
I don't think I threatened to eat anybody yet.
No. I'm gonna put some hands dangerously close to your mouth while I fasten this thing, and I don't want to lose any of my digits, okay?
It's fair.
And I will fasten his mask on.
After fastening all these masks, you can, after you get yourselves all situated, all figured out, you hear like almost like scratching on like the side of the stone pipe or the side of the metal pipe, and you could see these two like distinctly red eyes just peering at you, and then you all hear a hurry quick.
I hurry quickly.
I'm not fast.
And you could make out, all of you can pretty much make out, and I assume those of you have like witch sight and everything can see this distinctly greenish glow around your guide, as he just scurries down the pipe and every once and again looks back at you to make sure that you're still within sight. And he just is moving very quickly. Like he's seems like he's does not want to be around you as much as you don't want to be around him. Like this guy does not much care for being near you.
I'm going to snap my fingers and clap and summon the Rat Man over. Be like, Rat Man, come back. We need you.
You hear like,
no,
kind of like you can make him out just kind of like moving between barrels and boxes and such down here, like crates, trying to make it back to you. And then he says, "Quiet, shh," as he like brings his tail up to his mouth when he says, "Shh." He said, "They hear."
I will whisper, Rat Man, we need you.
He points to you and says, "You follow fast."
Okay, no conversations.
Can I, since I'm good at hiding stealth stuff, try to like, and I've handled the big people a lot before, try to help guide the party through the areas where I think we can stay quiet? Because I don't think that rat's smart enough to be like, oh yeah, let me go this way where the ogre and the tree are going to be totally quiet and not spotted.
So I'm gonna, so let's go with this. You're trying to be stealthy, so I guess let's go with a stealth check, but you're unfamiliar in your surroundings, I guess, because you've probably never been down here. So you can give me a like 4-3 on this one. My sewer music, where is that? Oh, you're good.
Yeah, 4 successes. Actually, 5 successes. Because I can bump my 2 to a 4.
There we go. Yeah. So you're able to, let's say by doing this, you're able to enhance your party's stealthiness. Your like overall party stealthiness. So mitigating Bagoosh and Sturdy Bark's innate lack thereof stealth. While you're like navigating yourself and trying to like find these ripe places to hide and maneuver. Joe, you notice that amongst all of these boxes, crates, and barrels that down here, you notice a very distinct markings on some of them. The markings that you see are. Would you like to take a guess? It's the black scale coils
Gotcha.
emblem, so like the black kraken, just kind of on these boxes.
Can we tell what's in them at a glance, or like what they might be sized for?
No, not at a glance.
I'm gonna. We're trying to stay quiet. I'll just point to the symbol and keep moving.
Sure. Can I get all of you to give me a... Where is it here? Yes, can I get all of you to give me a... You can give me a mind, survival, awareness. This is a group test. So...
You said awareness.
Survival or awareness.
What's the difficulty?
This is a group test. I need you as a group to hit a 10.
And what's the D?
At what difficulty?
4.
So it's a DN4?
What kind of awareness test is this since?
It's a mind.
Mind? Oh, no, I mean like hearing,
hearing.
seeing, smelling.
This is it could be hearing. Hearing or
Hearing.
seeing.
We need to hit 10?
That's 2
You
for
hit
me
10.
with my focus.
Okay, how are we doing this again?
You
You
just
put in. Yeah, you
you
just.
click it, you click the thing, and then you hit the DN number
DN
Frank says,
4.
which was 4.
Okay.
We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Loris?
9. Huh?
He's not a survivor.
Huh?
He used up all surviving on getting out of.
Yeah.
So I
murder
have
time.
4 successes.
So we hit 10 as a party.
Yeah,
4,
we're-
5, 6, 9, 12.
Okay. You and who got the highest successes? It was Shade the highest, and Sturdy Work.
Shade
Is it
and I.
tie
Shade is
with-
4 because he has a focus. My
Oh,
focus.
okay,
is
yeah.
Okay. So, Shade, are you using that focus or not?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I don't know if we hit 10. I counted Alex's stealth check.
We
I only
definitely
got
hit
Hold on,
10.
did I do
2.
this right? Hold on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I messed up mine anyway. I had to reroll. It should have been 2 bonus die, not 1.
And I used my focus to get 2 successes.
And you okay? So that's 2, 3, 6.
Sorry. So I gotta reroll. Sorry. Oh well, same difference.
Same thing. And if you use the focus, you'll get 10.
Yep.
Okay. So you didn't hit 12, which is fine. You still hit at least the mid threshold. The 5 of you notice collectively that as you're walking down this pipe, you see some gashes in this pipe. You're able to make them out to be pretty large gashes, almost like they were made with like an axe or a sword or something that was being dug into them or into the pipe. And the main reason why you're able to make these out, you could see, well, those of you with Witch Sight or an equivalent, you can see a distinct green glow, kind of resonating off of these gashes. It's almost like there's like 2 lines with a distinct green glow for those of you with Witch Sight. And there's a fair bit of these just all around these pipes. Along with that, you all notice, or at the very least, let's say everyone other than Loris and Bagoosh, you notice that the scampering up ahead is stopped. That your guide is no longer visible.
Are they?
to you.
Do we think they're stopped or missing? Like, did we totally lose track of them, or like, oh, they're stopped like right by that crate?
You've lost track of the guide.
Can
You
we try to
cannot tell
find
they're up ahead.
them?
Joe, find them. They're missing.
I'm gonna try to find them with my dark vision and whatnot.
Are you walking up ahead?
I'm gonna first stop and try to see if they like cut into another corner or something, but then yes, I'll walk up ahead, and I'll tell people.
Okay. What's your process for moving up? Is this like you're ducking behind boxes? Are you moving slow?
Yeah,
Like, how are you going about this?
I think it's pretty much like get as low as I can, move, look for tracks, pop my head up, look around in the 360, duck back down, sneak forward, pop around. Like, I'm just gonna kind of
Cool.
repeat that for another
So-
like 30 feet or so.
Is anyone else going up with Joe, or is this a solo mission here?
No.
Solo
well, I'm
mission.
Okay.
Last time I
well,
fine.
definitely not.
So Joe, as you're walking up, you notice still these like piles of boxes and barrels, and as you get further up, probably about like 10 feet from where your group is, you notice there's now just a bit of like a pool of water. There's just like this pool of water that's now like just in front of your group, and it's basically welled up in the pipe ahead. Some of these boxes and crates are sitting in the water. They're not quite floating. They can hit the bottom. They're heavy enough to not be floating. But you notice very distinctly that there's ripples coming from further down the pipe from this water.
Big ripples, little ripples.
It's like a small ripple.
Did our guide
How
didn't
far
say
does
their
your dark vision see?
forever? Let me check.
Is it like zone? I have to double check this.
No,
Oh, no.
it just says you can see well in the dark. You do not suffer disadvantage on tests relating to sight in low light or darkness.
Sure. Okay. I have to reload this page. I just accidentally pulled my box out. Dang.
We all been there.
Dang it or dang it.
Our guide never told us their name, right?
No.
I'm just gonna whisper out, like, hey. See if there's any response.
You don't hear anything.
Okay.
You just see. Actually, as you say hey, you see like a higher frequency of ripples in this water in front of you.
I'm gonna give the general whatever hand signal we've come up with for danger ahead, and pull out my bow and arrows.
I don't think I'm proficient in hand signals. I don't have hands.
Fair.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask people. I'm gonna have motion for people to start moving up towards me. Once I'm gonna get behind cover with my bow and arrow, and then motion everyone to come up and train my bow on the water.
Joe, what's the problem?
There's something in the water.
I don't see anything.
You see the ripples?
No?
You want to send Reza in to see the ripples?
No?
How about I just
You're-
look at the ripples?
Oh, you see the ripples.
Oh,
I
you
can
mean
see
those
through the
ripples?
water.
Oh, I see those. Yeah, those. Yeah. What's the problem?
You can see through
When I
water with the lens.
Spoke.
Oh,
they
sorry. Go ahead, Shade.
Got built a little bit.
Yeah,
bigger.
I can just see through it if it's like thick.
It looks like a thick sludge, but you don't really see anything in the water. This is like It's
It's
like
just
ripples
bubbling.
coming from further down the way.
Oh.
Well, I don't know
Well.
if our guide abandoned us or got eaten or ambushed, but we should be careful.
Why don't you
We did
just stick
see
your
this
head in there?
giant.
I mean, I could, but I thought we weren't like immortal. It's just...
I got a better idea. How do you think that tastes, Bagoosh?
That's an excellent question.
Well, look? Are there any paths?
Pulls out
Could
a
he have
wine
gone
glass.
that way? Like, is it possible this is a swimming trip?
He's like pulling one glass like a small game. He's like,
Yep. I can't. I
let's dissect the flavors.
I can't find them, so I'm worried that they actually didn't intentionally abandon us. But maybe
We
you're
did
right.
notice the giant, like, gashes on that pipe earlier, right? We did
I was
notice that.
wondering what that was about. Yeah.
I mean, do you guys think this is a trap, or you think the rats are just silly?
I mean, they were really
I think-
big. Have we seen any rats that could do anything like that before?
Well, could have just been axes or swords or something, right?
The Skaven are relentless.
He said the thing.
Well, here. Why don't we have Bagoosh stick his hand in there in the ripples, and we'll see what happens, right? Maybe he'll be in pain. Maybe he can taste it. Maybe nothing will happen. We'll figure it out.
Don't you think that's dangerous?
Look
I'll
at
He
prepare
Bagoosh.
is
the
the
antidote.
danger.
Look at Bagoosh. He's eaten table before. You've seen him eat part of a table.
All right.
I think he is gonna be all right.
I've got your back, Bagoosh. Stay safe.
My hand in.
Bagoosh, you've stuck your hand in honey before, right?
Yeah.
I can only imagine so. When you stick your hand in this like water, this liquid in front of you, it's got a consistency very close to like a syrup, like almost like a thick syrup, almost like a honey. On the surface, anyway. And then once you get underneath, you pierce that tension. You suddenly, well, your hand starts to like burn a little bit. It's not like a big burn, like an acid, like well that hurts. Well, like this is not feeling great.
All right, Bagoosh. What's going on? What do we think?
Is this like a chemical kind of burning, or is this like it is hot burning?
Oh, this feels like a chemical kind of burning.
Bagoosh, why aren't you saying anything? Say something. Your hand.
I'm just sitting there with my arm in the water. I'm just like,
Bagoosh. Okay.
Okay, I mean, if you're not feeling anything in there... we
Well,
may
I'm
as well
feeling
move
all
along.
right, Mr. Krabs.
It's like spicy water.
Spicy water.
I take some out and have a sip.
There you go.
Okay. You have a taste. This tastes like
Motor oil.
this tastes like fetid milk combined with rotted tree bark combined with the worst, like the worst meal you've ever had in your life. All of it is doubled over, just being rotten all the way down. Like, this tastes foul, even to you.
Just like, wow, this is terrible.
Bagoosh, I've never heard you say that about anything. Are you sure?
Okay,
It's
let's...
impressive, really.
Okay.
I have to check something.
You poison now?
Is he dead?
Just a little bit of con saves, or whatever this game's equivalent of a con save is.
We don't have to. Ollie, what are you?
Excuse me?
You're an ogre.
Ogres
You're like...
are like onions.
You're not like a butcher, right? You're like technically
No, I'm a
glutton.
man-eater, which is basically, I'm just a guy.
Yeah, but you have all the characteristics of ogre.
Yes, I have all the base characteristics of ogre.
Okay, you don't die.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, your stomach feels like a little queasy after a couple seconds of eating this, of drinking this, and then like it just kind of mellows out. Like you got like you got a little tummy ache, but like outside of that, it goes back to being a little, just a little uneasy, but still okay.
All right. Well, if this made Bagoosh's stomach flip, I highly doubt the rat men could survive in there. So we should probably move away.
Frank, can we get like around it or move like past it, or this is like bare
Oh, there are like
gateway?
boxes and barrels in front of you.
Well, should we, those of us who can move across the barrels try to, or maybe the bigger ones throw some people across?
I can throw people.
Sturdy
Yeah.
Buck, I need you to throw
Toss
me.
me.
Yeah, I don't want. Yeah. I don't want to fall.
I mean, you're quite dexterous.
I am, but I trust his arm more than my feet.
Shadle, what does your armor protect you from?
I think it's just one armor.
Oh, I thought it had like you had like a respirator, like a.
Oh, yeah, no, I can. I'm basically impervious to poison.
Oh, okay.
All right. Am I teeing up here? What's going on?
Is there a clear landing point on the other side, or is he just throwing me
Yeah,
into like, the
I
water?
don't actually know where we're going.
You can't really see another side. You see that this pipe continues to get darker and darker as you look down, but it obviously goes quite a fair ways.
All right. I'm gonna dip an appendage in the water.
Wait a second.
Oh, no,
Hold
let's
on.
not do that.
You said the rat guide was giving off a glow, right?
Yes.
Does my witch sight see his glow going that way, or not even at all?
Give me an awareness 3-2.
Okay, I'll instantly fail this. What is it? Awareness 3-2?
3-2.
Can I do this
Big
too?
money.
Yeah, you can do it too.
I'm like, I don't think he went this way, guys. I don't think he went there. I don't know. I don't see anything, and I can see like magic.
So, where Loris's witch sight doesn't pick anything up, your carriage room tech is able to see just a little bit out in the distance. You're kind of able to make out this faintish, like, green hue behind one of these crates. Probably about like 20 or so feet ahead of the pipe, or ahead in the pipe.
Okay.
You agree, right, Shadow? Nothing over there.
No, there's something over there.
But
I can't
Lars
really-
witch sight.
I mean,
I think I have to get my spectacles looked at.
he has just witch sight. I have witch sight that's enhanced, so you know.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm too afraid to go over. Maybe someone a little more nimble can make
Yeah,
it
I mean-
over, and then let us know what's over there.
We can't jump over this thing, right? Like,
Right,
it's
you know,
too-
I thought it was more like a deadly pit in the middle of like two islands,
No,
but
no.
it seems like it's just like a massive ass pipe. So
Wait.
no.
What is this game's like balance stat? Is it reflexes, dexterity, athletics?
Oh, it's reflexes.
I mean-
Tommy, I think that's you and me.
Bagoosh?
I'm also proficient in reflex.
Bagoosh has
my
the big
reflexes.
body.
I am too. I just
Yeah, I'm 3
not
with
sure I
one
can
training,
do
one
whatever-
focus, but I think.
I
Peter
guess
got
I'm
me.
so used to like strength and dex being split, and I guess
Yeah.
like body is just both combined.
Yeah, body is like your personal control over yourself, right?
All right. I've been convinced. You boys are giving me morale. I'm gonna jump on every one of these boxes and get across.
Frank, does my size present a disadvantage to attempting this?
That's true.
Do you want to test the waters?
I did want to dip an appendage in, but I think my dwarf friend said don't do that.
I
So I will
highly
not.
recommend against.
Sturdy
I will
Barks,
not do that.
join me on this journey across the boxes. They look
Me?
pretty sturdy. We'll be fine.
Are they as sturdy? Yeah, okay.
I'll tell you what. You go over there. If it's safe, I'll have Bagoosh throw me over there.
I will go with Alaris on these
Yeah,
boxes.
we'll let you know what's over there. We just got to make sure we don't fall off these boxes. It's kind of like a jumping game.
you hear Taewon make a comment and say, "I go here," and he like climbs on the side of the pipe.
Tell you what, come back.
I think
Kind of like he's just like climbing on the.
Okay.
I think he doesn't have faith in your balance abilities. I'm going to be honest.
I think he's gonna meet me on the other side.
Right.
When you say that, he like nods, like very much.
All right, cracks fingers. Let's do this, and I'll go for a leap. I don't know what I have to do.
Okay, those of you who are attempting this,
Yes, right.
you may give me a DN 5-1 reflex.
5-1, you say? Okay.
Clap.
I'm gonna carefully watch these boys.
Clap.
It's a 1, correct? I have 2 successes with my focus, so.
Okay, Bagoosh, are you attempting this?
We need Bagoosh to throw us over there.
Yeah, I don't think he can go.
Particularly
that's probably
me.
not a good idea.
And Charwind, honestly.
Bagoosh, you
Oh
have.
my god, Charwin!
Wait. Oh my god, Charwin's with you guys, isn't he?
Has he tried?
I thought
He
we
should
sent
try
him
this.
home.
We can hand wave it however you want.
I thought he was.
No,
still with
he's
us.
with you. God damn it. Charwin is. God.
Charwin will
Okay.
be launched. Listen, Charwin will be launched in the worst case scenario by.
I have an
Bagoosh.
idea. Okay, so you're both able to make it across these boxes, treading carefully. Now, step 2. Can both of you give me a? I gotta do it to you.
If you're gonna kill my character, I'm totally
Can
fine.
both of you give me a stealth 4-1?
Stealth 4-1, you say?
Wait, that's body. I don't care.
I don't believe that I am stealthy.
You have body,
shit, you
right?
got it.
I do
You have body. It's all about body.
4-1?
His body is less than your body. Oh,
Alright.
it doesn't matter.
Okay, so you're both able to kind of like spot these crates, the necessary crates and boxes you need to step on and go.
Oh, I know what you're gonna do here.
Taewon is above you, sturdy bark, and you could tell he's like looking out, and he's kind of pointing down at the bigger and sturdier of these boxes so that you can
Right.
deftly step across. Right about Shadel, you see them as they cross, and they're getting right about to this point where this green hue is. And Loris, you are now able to see this as you get closer and get within view. Sitting, leaning up against this box, as you come into view here, is what appears to be a rat. A dead rat, very much a dead rat. And while you can't really assume it's your guide, he looks pretty familiar. Like, you haven't seen any Skaven in your life, but like, this guy looks like a Skaven you've seen. And it's very clear that this guy was stabbed in the chest. And you can tell this because there's like a little chunk of like green rock that's just embedded in his chest. That is giving off a majority of his glow.
This rat man was impaled. Someone stabbed this man. I'll point to the body.
It's okay, he's a Skaven.
But what about us?
They can't stab us.
Both of you can give me an awareness 4-1.
Yes.
You ready for this, Loris?
Okay. It's all on you,
I'm
sturdy
making an
bark.
investigation check right now.
It's all
4-1.
on you,
Okay,
sturdy
I owed.
Oh, no problem.
I actually.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Wow.
god, he did it!
As you notice this body, and as you take note of this wound in it, you hear a noise coming from above you. You hear Taewon just kind of like hissing a bit. And as you both look up to see Taewon, you see these two red eyes just beaming at you from about 5 feet in front of you, but on the top of the pipe, just like looking down. See these 2 red eyes and what looks like these greenish-hued like claws that are just stabbing into the pipe.
How high is the pipe, Frank?
Probably about like 10 feet in order to like accommodate you and Bagoosh to some extent.
Okay,
Like
so
a
I
big
should be able
pipe.
to reach this guy.
Yeah, it would stand to reason you should be able to reach him.
Storybark,
Okay.
I think their vision's based on movement. Don't move.
I'm immediately gonna try to grab this thing.
Storybark, no!
I am going to have you do a. You are a. Where are we? Ah, okay. I need you to give me a DN 5-2 against his DN, or against his.
It's just a. It's
Give
not
me
a
a
check.
5-2.
A weapon attack or what?
It's a reflex.
Reflex. Okay.
Yeah, because you're trying to like out.
Yep.
You're trying to
5-2
reach
you said,
out
right?
fast, man. Yep.
I do succeed because I have the focus.
Yep, because you have a 4 and you can focus it. Okay, he's got. Okay, he fails. He can't exceed yours or match it. So upon you seeing it, and upon Taiwan like hissing, this rat sees you as well. And right about when it sees you, it looks as if it's about to jump off and start running away, but you deftly reach out and manage to snag him in your vines. As like you reach out and like some vines jut out and just snag him and ensnare him. When you ensnare him, this rat starts screaming.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to crush his skull.
Squeeze the man.
This is a slippery boy. Like he's like flailing around. So this is going to be a. You know, just give me a. Yeah, give me like a weapon skill. Fuck, like weapon skill. Give me a 5-2.
5-2. Okay, so that would just be a weapon attack, or
That's like a skill, like reflexes and stuff. It's like a.
oh yeah. Sorry, thank you. Weapon skill. Yep.
Because your whole body's a weapon, so.
That is true.
Yep.
So 5-2, you said.
Yep. In order to definitely.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. So just as quickly as he's screaming and flailing around, you're able to just bring him in close to you and just crush him. I snap his neck, crush his skull. You as quickly as he starts screaming, you just snuff that out.
Well, I think they know we're here. Do we see any land, or are we still like barrel hopping?
Oh yeah. Out in front of you, a little ways past, you see what looks like the liquids start to shallow, and then you see like dry in quotes, like it's still like a soggy pipe, but you see a drier pipe.
Do I feel as if my ogre friend could hurl people this far, or is way too far?
This seems a little too far.
Okay, I'll go tell them that they have.
This is like a good 35 feet out.
I'm gonna go tell them that they have to do this the hard way because this throw is out of the question, and I'll start hopping back.
Is there a check on the way back, or?
No, you guys are able to. You're able to spot the barrels that you used and traverse back the same way.
Okay. Straighterbark crushed a rat man that was shrieking. I don't know if you guys heard the shriek. The good news is there is a little island thing that we can get to. The bad news is it's way out of throwing range, so I think you guys have to do this the hard way.
Can I carry someone?
Yeah. Probably not Bagoosh, but
I do not think it would be Bagoosh. It would be Dwarf.
Do you want to go last and just catch whoever needs assistance?
I was figuring that Shadel. I think I would probably
yeah.
just take Shadel.
I'm just gonna climb on Bagoosh.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, you're
Go
over
down with
there.
the ship, as they say. Okay.
Joe, you're gonna be
He's-
fine. Don't worry.
He's
This was.
graceful.
Look
We're
at me,
fine.
Joe, as this dad-bodied Loris.
Yeah,
If I can do
having-
it, you can do it.
Having watched y'all, I'm sure I'll have an easier time. Is
I'll
what Joe
point
was
out the good
thinking.
barrels. Makes a mind check. Might not be able to recall the good barrels.
I explicitly said I'm watching where y'all jump because I knew it would be scary. All right, I'm gonna follow whoever goes first.
Yeah, I'll go last.
I will go first.
Okay. Let's say with Loris as a guide, you three would have to make a... Yeah, let's say with Loris as a guide, you three would have to make, instead of like a 5-1, I need you to make like a 4... Like a 4-2. Yeah, let's say a 4-2.
Reflexes.
Yes.
I got it with my focus.
Okay. Shadel.
He's riding Bagoosh.
Oh, he's riding Bagoosh. Bagoosh, give me a 4-2.
For
Reflex.
which reflex?
Thoughts and prayers.
We could both die here. Here we go.
Just get scented. Woo!
Oh,
Okay,
we're going in.
Bagoosh. You're like doing pretty well, and then at about 20 feet in, one of these boxes, one of these crates, just cannot bear your immense weight.
Bagoosh, what the hell are you doing, Bagoosh?
And you just take a step, and that crate just gives in. And you stumble, and just end up stepping in this liquid.
Oh, goody.
You're fine. Like, you're not, like, burning at your feet, not burning at
What
your
about my
ankles,
pants?
but your beautiful Renaissance era poofy pants,
No.
you could tell that they're singeing a little bit. But your thick, calloused ogre legs, they're like, it's a little spicy, it's a little like bubbly, but you're not really in too much pain. It's a little like stinging. And Shadel, you're jostled a bit, but you're still squarely on Bagoosh's shoulders.
I'm gonna eat every fucking rat in the sewer.
How do you want to proceed? Because you're just in the liquid, but you're about like 10 feet until you're out.
I'm just gonna fucking get out of it.
So you're just gonna wade through it.
I'm just gonna hike it the rest of the way.
Shadel, it's a much bumpier ride this time around. As Bagoosh just wades his way through this thick liquid. You hear him grumbling about getting pants this size, properly tailored and all that. Then eventually he just makes it to the end, and Bagoosh, I'm sorry to say, but your beautiful long pant legs are now modest shorts compared to what you had before.
Modest.
Bagoosh, what the hell
God.
happened to your pants?
I just like slowly turn to face. I'm just
Look, we're missing.
Also, Bagoosh, on your way, you notice your dead rat guide.
Getting a little hungry,
take
perhaps?
A bite. Yeah, I'm gonna pick him up, fucking take a bite.
You're just gonna that's some fast food. Just
There's another
drive-through.
snack
very-
further in, too.
It's actually very slow food because it's not moving anymore.
It's a drive-through. So yeah, you pick up the guy, and then you all manage to get to the other side. It's damp, it's a bit moist, but it's definitely drier than, well, that slop you just got through.
Bagoosh, what are you eating?
Rat.
Was it the guide?
He was already dead.
I'll point to the other one on the ground, too. Here, Bagoosh.
How did he die?
He got stabbed.
Yeah, we deduced that he got stabbed
So
by that man right there, pointing to the other dead body.
And how did that one die?
I'll raise my hand.
Yeah, points to Sturdy Bark.
Taewon also points to Sturdy Bark.
All right, then
Taewon
I guess.
points at you, looking very proud.
Siblaz.
I guess. Are we just? Do we keep going or do we call in? I guess we can figure.
Oh,
this
we
out on
keep
our
going.
own.
You know where you're going, right?
No, I've never been down here. I've
All
been
right,
in the
I'll lead.
catacombs,
I can
I've
lead.
been in
I've
the
never been here.
sewers.
We should all split up, I think.
I will go in front.
I-
We should not split up.
I like following Sturdy Buck. I like that plan. I mean, what? So we're just looking for some that big metal cauldron or something?
Yeah, why don't we just follow sounds? It sounds like we're getting kind of close if there was a guard here.
All of you give me a awareness 2-3.
Here we are again. 2-3. The
Yeah.
twos
Is this
at
a
the end?
hearing test or not?
Oh, it's a hearing test.
Well, I
I
Very
got
likely
5
to succeed this one.
successes.
yeah.
Or wait,
I
no,
got
4
6.
successes.
Okay.
Loris!
You,
I don't hear anything.
Loris,
Hear no evil, see no
all
evil.
of you except for Loris and Bagoosh. Oh wait, no, Bagoosh didn't do this. That's the reflex test. Bagoosh,
Awareness, my
give me your
friend.
awareness 2-3.
It's 0-0.
Can you hear over the crunching?
Yeah, just munching.
It's like when you're trying to listen to a show while you're eating Pringles or something, and you're just like, nope.
Can't hear shit.
This is all I
Okay.
hear now.
Wait, he succeeded.
How did he succeed?
Thoughts?
That's right, I have thoughts.
I guess
don't-
while he's eating, he gets excited about everything.
Um,
I'm hypervigilant because I'm angry about my pants.
so all of you except for Loris, you're able to make out whispers, like very slight whispers coming from this pipe up ahead. And who got 4? Joe and Shadell.
I might be able to bump as well. It's a DN2? Yeah.
Yep.
I can bump.
So then, Joe, Sturdy Bark, and Shadell, you notice, like 4 sets of eyes just kind of peering out from deeper into the pipe towards you. They're just looking.
Oh yeah, when this thing died, it screamed to the top of its lungs. I'll say it to the group.
Who's got the communicator crystals? That
Don't
do I have
you?
or Shade?
Or what?
The stone. Who
We
has the
were
warp
passing
stone?
it back and forth. I don't know. Who ended
It's
with it.
on me. I got it.
Yeah, it's not in my inventory. So, also,
It's,
should we show them the warp stone? See if they're on our side, or should we just start shooting?
Considering our guide has been impaled by them, no.
No, to which one?
Just kill the rats.
Just kill the rats.
I fire my bow.
I take out my new toy.
Okay,
What's that?
so
We'll see. When I kill
I'm gonna ask for your weapon skill here, Joe, because you can't really you see where they generally are.
I got the night vision.
Yeah, I mean, you have night vision. You can see them. But they don't really... Alright, fine. Give me a shot. Give me a... Yeah, go ahead. You can attack them. They have a...
I assume I'm not hidden.
No, you're not hidden. You are very not hidden.
What is the difficulty?
We know what zone they're coming from. Because if we do, I'm going to shoot in the same area.
My accuracy is good.
I think this is like a pre-combat shot, so combat
They're-
hasn't really. It's kind of like
Pre-
starting.
Their
combat, not sounds
defense
good.
is poor.
So, anybody know what that is off the top of their head? I don't know.
You're good or great?
I'm
You're good, and
good.
their defense is
So
poor.
you get a +2 bonus, right? Isn't that the way it is? Like it
Is baseline 3 or baseline 4? So is a tie 3
So
or is...
a tie is 4.
Oh, I thought you said poor. I'm sorry.
No. Yes, they their defenses are poor.
So they have average. 3 to 4 is average.
Yeah.
So you get a 1
So what's the target
dice advantage,
difficulty?
isn't that it? Or 1. So it'd be 3?
Does
Yeah,
it go
it
from
should be
4
3.
to 3 or 3 to 2?
It should be 3.
It'd be 3. I thought you said poor, so I was really confused.
Because if it was great against poor, it would be 2.
So I can bump my focus to get 3 successes.
Okay.
So 4.
You
to them.
fire this shot. It just slams you pierce one of them right between the eyes. As soon as you do, it falls from the ceiling, just slams into the pipe below it, and then you see the other pairs of eyes just start turning and fleeing.
Fleeing, okay.
Can I shoot more?
You can take another shot.
Wait. How far away is this?
They were about like 20 feet.
If I shoot an explosive in there, is it going to hit us?
I don't want to think about the implications of that, so yes, no, it won't hit you. So let's go with the backdraft of it will not get.
Does our chemist think everything in here is flammable? Or
That
is
is
it...
a
Let's start there. Does he have an educated guess if everything here is going to combust instantly, or...
Look, I don't think so, because I want to shoot this thing. And I fucking take this thing out of my bag and throw it on the ground. I plant it, and it's a fucking mortar. So I'm about to launch this thing. It's going to explode.
Okay.
okay. Okay. So, yeah. Go ahead. I don't know how this damage on this would work then.
Okay. Well, it counts as blast 3.
Okay. What is your skill with it? Or is it
I mean, it's based on ballistic skill, so
sure. They're
my accuracy is great.
poor. 2s.
All right, so yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
You fire this out.
Is this like 6 successes?
Yeah. They're just dead.
It's disintegrated.
Like
Deleted
you
from
fire
existence.
this out. Joe fires an arrow and kills one of these rats. The others go to run, and Joe goes to draw her bow or draw her string back. And as she does that, or as they do that, you just say, "No, hold up," and you just plant this thing down and just fire.
Fire in the hole.
And you're in one giant hole, so it's a hole in one. But these things just you hear one brief scream and then explosion, and that's your dark vision's not necessary for a fraction of a second, and then everything goes dark again. Bagoosh, you smell barbecue.
Ooh.
Oh man, that was beautiful.
After that explosion, you all hear a very loud roar.
That's ominous.
When you hear this roar, Taewon jumps down from the ceiling, jumps on you, Sturdy Bark, and kind of like hides himself amongst your branches.
I'll protect you, Taewa.
That's all. You don't see anything else.
I wonder why he's so afraid.
He looks down at you and he kind of like pantomimes. He makes himself look really big, or as big as he can, and then he goes ah, and then he hides himself again, and then he says, "Big rat."
Oh, big rat. There's a big rat coming.
Excellent.
Did we agree that we send Charwin home, or is he on the other side of the...
You have no idea where Charwin is.
Oh, good.
As you crossed, the last time you saw him, he was on the other side of the pit, and he looked like he was following you, or like the liquid flow. He looked like he was following you, but then as you made it across here, and after you took your shots, he's just gone. You don't see him.
Well, he's probably dead.
I'm gonna hide for an ambush against the big thing coming.
I think I may have given away our position. I don't think hiding is going to do very much.
If they don't know where I
I'm
am,
squaring up.
I use my backstab and I ignore armor. So I'm gonna do that.
You wait for let's say you wait for like a good five-ish minutes, just kind of waiting for something to come down this pipe, and you don't see anything. Like nothing appears to be coming down this pipe.
I will advance then.
Yeah, that's kind of disappointing.
Sturdy Bark,
Yes.
you advance, leading the party.
I'm not sure what they want to do. I'm going.
I'm behind
You're
him.
leading the party. As you lead, you walk for probably about another 30 or so feet. And then you kind of see this weird, I would say a light at the end of this tunnel, but it's like a pale green light coming from the end of this tunnel. And as you get closer, as you get close to this light, you start hearing like scuttling and like claws on stone, and you hear like a very low, like almost roar again, but it's not nearly as loud as before. It's kind of more like guttural and low pitched. And as you get closer and closer to this light, you start hearing what sounds like chanting, almost like a large chorus in what you recognize as a large chorus in foul prayer.
Okay.
Upon Taiwan also hearing this, he kind of you could feel him just kind of like bend down, almost get into like an action position, as you've known him to do, as you've known him to do only once before, when he took out his blowpipe and almost killed two of you. And you can tell he reaches for his blowpipe, and he's pretty ready. He's knows what's up.
All right, little one, let's do this.
The rest of you, I assume, are following Sturdy Bark.
Yeah. Well, I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sturdy Bark, you walk through this. You walk into this light, and you kind of have to like brush your eyes a bit as you make your way into this large chamber. Okay.
Oh,
You make your way into this large chamber. I'm going to put your icons on the map. They're going to be in the southern part, on the south bank.
that's E.
Yep.
Good.
Oh no. Okay, you should have control of your tokens, I believe. Or everyone should have control of each other's tokens.
I do
I
not.
do
have
not.
control.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Why does it do this to me?
Yeah,
Because I made a new map. That's why. Kill me.
Frankie, remind me later. You and I should sit down and try to set up the tokens so you can drag them onto the field with control setup. I don't do that,
Mine's
but I
good
know
now.
Brian does it, and it's a huge time saver. I can show you how.
Yeah,
I think I
it
know how
would
to do it.
be. It would be nice.
Yeah, I have control.
Everyone should be able to move everyone's tokens.
Yes.
Okay. So, as you walk in, you notice this huge open room. To your left as you walk in, you see that there's this very similar looking like sludge that you waded through before. Except this looks distinctly greener than before. Like almost as if it's a much more vibrant color. You notice across the way two. I'm gonna ping them on the map if you want to pull zoom
Yep.
it out a bit. You notice two distinctly mechanical. Let's call them like canisters, like very large barrels. That look like they have a greenish liquid that's kind of being circulated around them, and each of them has a runoff into the sludge beneath them, into like the pools of water beneath them, and it's just kind of slowly dripping a green liquid into the pools below you. I would like all of you to give me a stealth 5-2.
Dunked.
I will be shocked if I pass this.
Pass with my focus.
I'm not sneaky.
Obviously, I did not.
Oh my god, Bagoosh.
Bagoosh, the sneaky
The-
Got
schmooger.
New smells.
The lad Bagoosh manages to avoid it.
Dude, he's got the shorts now. He's extra sneaky.
Yeah, he's got them shorts going.
Oh, these are my jorts.
They're comfy and easy to wear.
Knew it. Thank you, Alex.
Someone's
They
got to
remind me of everything I've lost.
That's so accurate for a Rattata room. Where rats everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh
exactly.
my god.
Top percentage Rattata.
Joey better be running the other Skaven crew.
Okay. So Sturdy Bark and Shadell. Sturdy Bark, you're the first one in the room.
Yes.
Upon coming into this room, it's very clear to you that you're being watched. Abundantly clear. In fact, as you enter this room, right down here where I'm pinging, there's like this darkish like concrete here is like
Yeah.
it's like a wall. You just kind of walk yourself in. You're striding with purpose, and I guess it makes sense that Shadell also didn't pass this because he said he was right behind you.
Yeah.
So then you're like right behind. The rest of you, you're coming in. You're coming in a little late. But you walk in here, and as soon as you turn the corner, you see this giant, what looks like a swarm of just these green cloaked, rather large rats with their hands in the air, each of them holding like two what look like shanks, like rusty shanks, just kind of droning. And as you take a step in, you like step on this debris in front of you. Just didn't even really notice, didn't absentmindedly just walking. And as you step on that debris, it just creaks. And the chanting stops, and these, what? Shift Z what token?
The red one. I think that'll like zoom it in for everybody, but I have not tried it. Yeah.
Oh,
thanks.
shit, it worked.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
cool.
angry rat.
So you see this. Just 10 of these things turn and look at you. And as soon as they see you, they all just start screaming. One of them motions kind of like how you see in the picture in front of you. One of them motions towards you with its sword out, and they all just scream in unison. As they scream, you hear a loud booming voice from across the way. See Zone A.
Can you just see that one too?
You see this
God.
guy in Zone A.
What are they holding?
Hmm?
What are they
A lamp
holding?
or something?
He's holding in his right arm is a large, what looks like
Sensor?
knotted staff, and in his left arm looks like this censer that's billowing this greenish smoke. And he, let me try and get into character here. Upon hearing the chanting stop, Usyk Smolderhide stands up, and you hear him shout, You dare interrupt my congregation! Most displeasing indeed. Well, we have ways of dealing with man things like you. We shall add you to our plagues and our violence. Yes, seize them for the plague fire. And he continues to chant after striking out these commands. With that, you all notice. I'm just gonna move your tokens a little bit. You all notice, kind of coming from this wall above you, this eerie glow as this token thing is a game changer, by the way. You notice these two
Oh no.
rats
Gutter
that
runners.
just kind of come into view above you as they screech with their warp stone blades bearing down on you. And then Sturdy Bark, Shadel, Joe, if this is the lineup that you have, you all notice coming into view from behind this giant horde of plague rats, you see a most unwelcome sight.
Oh,
You see a very large rat stitched together with bits and pieces from what looks like other rats come into view, screaming and roaring with what feels like an oppressive force. And behind you see two smaller rats. Both of them have whips in hand, and one of them looks like it has a sort of man catcher being held in its other hand. And they seem as if they're prodding at the giant rat in front of them. At this point, I'm going to ask you all to give me a awareness. This is going to be a group test. The DN is going to be, or the difficulty is going to be 4. I need you to see if you can hit or to see as high as you can go, I guess.
Is it a hearing or is it?
This is hearing and sight. Yeah, I'll give you hearing.
Okay.
They're scuttling around.
I've got 5 with the focus.
All right, so let's do the total. We've got 1 from Luris. We've got 2 from Joe. We've got, so that's 3, 4 from Bagoosh.
I make 6 and Shade makes 11.
And then we have 10.
Shade's 11.
Are you going to bump
11.
that to 11?
Yeah, the focus I'll use.
Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, you managed to catch them all then. As you're coming into the room and you're now officially on guard, you see just the extent of what's happening here. Not only is this small, one would say that the rats in front of you are a small congregation compared to what lies before you. As you all peer out, you see rats just kind of start climbing up and making themselves known, and they get to this readied position. You see across the way these gas mask wearing rats with what look like green globes at their side. You see more of these plague rats across the way from you, flanked by 2 gutter runners. And then you see in the far distance another rat ogre and its vile packmasters standing behind him. And then all at the very end, you see Uzik Smolderhide, the plague priest and leader of this foul congregation. Yeah, combat.
Okay, that's a lot of enemies.
Should I be at full health? Should we be at full health?
Everyone should be at full health.
Okay, I just want to make sure my character sheet was.
I think everyone's wounds are healed too, so we're all good.
Okay, everyone. I think I forget how this works. You all should hit your initiative, and you should go in turn order.
Yeah,
your
I
initiative
forget.
will set you up for that.
Is it mind plus?
You can just click it. It's under combat abilities.
Oh, right.
So if you click on the word initiative, it'll dump it in the chat for Frank.
Oh.
How do I add? So my wounds are not maxed right now. How do I? Or they're. It's at.
Yeah, how do I remove wounds?
Yeah, how do I remove it? I can't type in the box.
Modify?
Didn't work correctly for Joe.
Yeah, you can just hit modify, Tommy, and then click the red button. They just go away. The red button next to them.
Okay.
5.
I see. Okay, thank you.
Oh.
We're good.
See, part of me wants to yell like "Gatarada." Another part of me is like, "You don't know what that is. You've never heard of that. You've never even seen that before."
And then you hear them be like, "Oh, he's sneaky and stab me." And it's like, ah.
5.
It is interesting to think that it's like,
I don't know what Bagoosh was.
okay, we're a party of 5 to 6.
I don't think. Ali, did you roll your
more,
initiative in yet?
It's
We're way stronger.
4.
So
Yeah,
this
it's
should be
4.
4. Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, I gotta add a couple lads.
Lads.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them go before you. The only ones that might are the gutter runners, and we're about to find out. No. Okay.
Frank, are rat ogres canonically like stitched together cadavers? Like, are these rat ogres or no?
These are rat ogres, and they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
So in the game too, they're like fucking Frankenstein.
You can
Yeah,
see
they're
like
not-
the patchwork. Yeah.
They're not cadavers usually.
They're not, okay.
They're more like Frankenstein's monsters. Yeah.
Okay.
Frankenstein's monster is a cadaver, but
Okay, yeah, but like it's like I
They're
don't really
fused
have
living
like
beings?
I thought
Say
it was,
again?
They're fused living beings?
you ever seen Human Centipede?
Yes.
It's
Well,
that.
no, but I'm familiar
no,
with the
I have
concept.
not seen it, but I know
It's
what
more
you're
like
talking about.
that. Where they just
Got
kind of
it.
stitch things together and see what works.
Hi.
Oh.
Oh, whoa! Sturdy Bark should be
What is his
all of you
dex
five
or
should be
whatever?
before them. So I'm gonna go.
Did I screw up? What did I do?
No, I
Oh,
screwed
I
up.
see.
You also give us a 5.1, I guess.
That didn't do anything, okay.
He has to hit the sorting thing.
There you
Okay.
because they should always go after you.
Got it.
And then the rest of them don't act until 2. And for some reason, I don't have a Plague Priest in here, so I'm just gonna go off of the other guy. Okay. Oh wait, no. Here's a Plague Priest. All right. So the Plague Monks go on a 1. The Gutter Runners go on the 5. The Acolytes are going on. They're going on a 4. Yeah. And the Rat Ogres and Pack Masters are on 1 and 2, respectively.
Okay.
So, Shadel starts with a 7.
Okay.
I'm just going to add these guys in as we go. Yeah.
Can we make
And
we're all
our big
currently in
boys
E,
big,
right?
just cuz?
Say again?
Go ahead, Alex. I'll ask after. I was asking, are we all currently in Zone E? Like, is this our zone
Yes,
of...
you are all in
okay.
Zone E. For the purposes of this, zones are only connected by F. So, even though you are in Zone E, it is not 2 steps to A, because you do not count the water as a zone. So, it is... So, it wouldn't be 1, 2. It would be... I guess technically
It's 1,
each F is a zone
3.
itself. So this
Okay,
would be
each F is a zone. of
Okay,
itself.
so
Two,
like, I can't
3,
shoot C unless I have a long range weapon.
correct. If you're standing on B, though, this is a small enough jump between B and A, as well as this is D over here.
Oh, I didn't even.
D,
Can we reach D from?
D and A are close enough to each other where you can go from one to the other. You can go from C to D. You cannot go from C to B. So if they are basically touching each other, look at D and C. They're basically touching each other. Yes. Alex, is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are connected. If you see like ropes, you can go from there. So even
F
here,
and D? Okay.
yeah, even F and
And
D would
these
be
ones.
connected.
How sturdy is that bridge?
Everything in here, for the sake of combat, everything in here can hold. I shudder to say an infinite amount of weight, because then I don't know, someone will break something, but everything in here will be able to hold you, with the
You're
exception
saying
of the
don't worry
ropes.
about fighting on it unless something super weird happens.
Yes,
Like
with the
explain.
exception of the ropes, where for going across the ropes, you have to take a reflex check. That's it.
Okay.
So moving along the blue lines, you need to take a reflex check. The reflex is simple. It is a 3-1. Unless you are adjacent to an enemy, then it becomes a 5-2. So you can't just be like, haha, I'm here and there's a rat right here. I move across the rope, it cannot get to me. You'll have to take a harder check to move across the rope. Because it's like harassing you.
Sounds good.
That good?
Can we make
Yeah.
Bagoosh and Sturdy Bark bigger?
All right. So,
Yes, you may make here.
oh, is that red on F now?
Say again?
They should have jumped back by now.
Is the red on F now, or was that?
No, I moved them back by now.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh,
Still good?
it's just okay.
It's a
delayed, I
visual
guess.
bug, so just everything's not synced
Yeah,
up.
I was very
You can
confused.
see. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Bagoosh is more like that shape.
It's wide.
I think Bagoosh is more wide.
Why
All right.
not?
Well, I'm going first, so I'm gonna run to F.
Which F?
The one between C and is this E? I think this is E.
Yeah, we're on E. Do your thing.
And so I'm gonna then attack one of these things on C with the mortar.
Okay.
What is their defense?
Their defenses are average.
Okay, so I need to get a 2.
What are you? Great?
I'm great.
Yes, if their defense is average... Oh, no. If their defense is... It would be 3, because you're great, they're...
Yeah, it was
Average.
poor in the tunnel, which was 2. Yeah, so this should be
Yeah.
average.
You should be on 3s.
Wouldn't oh, I thought 4 was the regular if it's equal.
So good versus good is... good versus good is 4. Good versus... Or great versus good is...
3, right?
You are great versus their average, and great versus average is 3, is what I'm showing here.
It was 2. Am I going crazy?
You're great accuracy, right?
Page 146.
Well, okay, if both things are equal, it's 4. If one goes out of whack, it becomes 3, and if it goes out of whack the other way, it becomes 2. Because they're 2 off of 4. It should be 2 if equal is 4.
Oh, it says if it's 2 or more, there's a max. You can't make it down to
Got
like
it.
1.
Okay.
Okay, so it would be 2.
What?
Because it's 2 or more.
Because a 1 would just mean full success.
A 1
on
is an
every die.
auto hit.
Right, so I'm great against average, which is 2 steps.
Yes. Yeah.
It is 2. Okay.
Okay, then I'm gonna blast these guys.
How
Yeah.
much? What's the range on his everything?
We have 6 successes. The range is medium, so I can go one zone.
Okay, and is it going to hit everything in that zone?
It hits 1 and then blast either 3 or 6. Well, it's gonna be 6 here because I'm not hitting allies. So blast 6.
Okay. Wait, what do you mean you're not hitting Alex?
Well,
Allies.
if there were allies there,
Yeah.
I have
I
a talent
thought
that says I may double the blast effect.
I thought you said you were hitting Alex. I was like, I don't. How are you aiming at Frouts?
I mean, if I aimed in the E, I would hit them, right? So then I wouldn't do blast 6 because I'd probably kill everybody.
So, give me your damage because you're gonna hit them.
Okay,
That's for
so that's 9 damage on the main target. 3 plus successes.
Ping whatever the main target is, just throw.
How do I do that?
Just hold.
Just hold click.
Okay, I
Targeting
just do
this
this one. Yeah.
Okay. 9 damage on the main target. This guy explode.
Very nice.
Well, he doesn't explode, but this man falls. Just dead. What is the damage on successive targets?
It's blast 6 in the entire zone, so 6.
Okay. They have... this. So this will kill... this one, and then it will leave this guy up, or these two up. How this without the damage carries over with them. Skaven are weird. They like all act in swarms. So they like share.
Oh, they have like a collective damage?
Yeah, they like share
Interesting.
when they occupy the same zone. They end up sharing health pools, so it does weird things.
They still count as individual units for the blast effect?
They still count as individual units, but they share the pool. Or I'm sorry, no, they don't. They don't count as individual units. They count as one unit for the blast.
Okay.
So you're doing 6 damage to the unit. You killed 3 of. You dealt 9 damage to one. It's so weird because it's 1 damage to the blast, and then all of them take it. So actually, no, I think you get 1 more based on how the math is. So you should kill all. You should kill 4 of them. Would you like to leave this one, or would you like to leave another one alive, just for the sake of this?
That one's fine.
Okay.
I mean, they'll be able to run at me no matter what.
Yep. Okay. So
Okay.
metal again.
Yeah,
Or-
I'm gonna use my metal, and then I'm gonna shoot a gutter runner in D. This one.
All right.
What's his defense?
Average.
Average? Really?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. I blow him the fuck up.
Damn.
Hopefully.
What's the damage?
Oh, it's 9.
Okay. This guy dies.
And then same deal with the blast in that zone.
Okay. Plague monks do something special with this. Is it what type of blast is it? Is it just an explosion, or is this
It's an explosion.
Okay.
No poison or anything.
Gutter runners can choose to. Yeah, they can choose to spend a medal, or they can choose to forgo their second action on their turn, for basically like a defensive thing. So I'm gonna mark this guy having used this. It's like a deft dodge. He like ducks behind a barrel to avoid blast damage. These guys, however, they don't have that. So it's 6 damage, you said?
Yep.
Okay. You like... Your blast just kind of knocks a bunch of these guys down. A bunch of them like fall into the pit beneath them, and there's a healthy number of them still standing, but they look a bit weary.
Frankie?
Yes.
I noticed that platform is called Workshop Platform. Do explosions interact with anything on the Workshop platform? Like lamp oil style? Or you could, or that's just flavor for how
what
those
I've just
dudes
done
died.
might have just blown everything up and we just fell in the fucking pit. But he said it was invincible, so.
Oh. Yes. I need nothing to happen here. You guys are fine. When you fire off this explosion, a bunch of these chemicals on this table here end up exploding, and this foul mist goes into the air. You're all wearing gas masks, right? With the exception of Sturdy Bark.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're fine. You're fine. The plague monks like inhale this, and they seem fine. This gutter runner, however, breathes in, and he looks a bit like you can all tell he's coughing a bit. Okay. Done with your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Joe.
So these guys appear to be like commanding this guy.
Yes.
Alright, Joe, noticing that, is going to line up a shot on one of them. I have point blank range, so I ignore any issues with the fact they're in the same zone.
Yep.
What defense am I looking at? I am a good accuracy.
Oh, they're poor.
Okay, so that's a DN 3. Good versus poor is 3. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. 5 successes.
Alright, you want the good news or the bad news?
The bad news?
Okay.
So I do 6 damage. They have 7 hit points.
No. You let this shot fly, and this looks nice. Like, this is a good looking shot right here. It goes straight towards one of them. But right as it would be about to hit them, it just gets intercepted. This rat ogre just like launches its arm out, and just the shot goes flying to the rat ogre's arm.
Okay.
Give me the damage.
6.
Okay. This rat ogre just looks at you as you shoot at its handlers, and it just lets out this like very low roar.
And with that, Joe scrambles up into this whatever these are, scaffolding, and I'm gonna use Vanish and try to stealth in here with my metal.
Okay. Give me a. You've got gutter runners around you. They have good observation. Give me a. Give me like a 5-1.
Okay. Isn't it normally just you pick a difficulty and then they have like a stat on them that doesn't really matter? But...
Yeah, actually, yeah, that. You're right.
So what would the difficulty be?
Difficulty here is going to be. I guess this would be a.
I'm all up in the rafters. I'm rolling around.
Everything that isn't in your zone, this is going to be, I think, probably about a 4. For the things in your zone, this is probably like about a 2.
Yeah. Not looking good. I guess 2 successes. So most things are probably gonna see me.
You got 2 successes, so you're actually okay for everything that isn't in your zone.
Okay. That's my turn.
You're good.
Time to get mauled.
Sturdy Bark.
Oh, it's not.
Not quite yet. Not quite yet. You'll get yours.
All right. I am going to advance. And I can't like go through this guy, right? So I can't attack a rat ogre. I have to attack this dude, or this swarm, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. I will attack. How does cleaving work with the swarms, Frank?
Favorably.
Okay. So I am going to make an attack against this lad. What's his defense?
Against these plague monks?
Yeah, the ones directly in front of me.
Oh, they are poor. These are just a bunch of lads with, like, cloth on them.
Okay, and I believe I am great because I used my Sylvaneth ancestry thing to up my melee. So,
Yep.
what does that make the DN 2?
Yeah, it should be 2 because it's 2
Okay.
steps off of normal.
Oh, sorry. Hang on, let me just fix something.
Just
'cause
smash him.
Yeah, so attack, target DN is 2, melee bonus is 1. Yeah, and I'll use the focus to make it a 6. Wait, hang on. So cleaving is on 6s. I do an additional point of damage to something next to it, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna make it 2
yeah.
6s instead.
Okay.
To all enemies, so not even just one.
Oh,
So that will hit the Swarm and the Rat Ogre. So you'll double dip on the Swarm.
okay. So I'm cleaving 2 damage, dealing 5 damage. Or sorry, dealing 6 damage, extra damage 1, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you deal 6 damage to this. You deal 6 damage to the Plague Monks, and then you deal 2 damage to the Rat Ogre. The Plague Monks also take 2 damage from the Cleave.
Cleave. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my metal and attack again.
Okay.
I have no focus, obviously. So I cleave another 3 damage. So deal 5, cleave another 3.
Holy shit. Nice roll.
Whereas the first time you swung and cleaved at the Rat Ogre, it deftly like blocked with one of the metal plates on its arms. This time you managed to get a snag in it. You snared in with it, and it looked like it took a bit of a beating.
What about the plague monks? Are they just falling before me?
The Plague Monks, you bring your great scythe in and you reap them like corn. They fall. All of them fall beneath your might as you just bring your scythe in and cull them.
All right, and I will take a stance here. Wait, can I move forward more? What's my movement again?
But you could move within the zone.
You can move in the zone.
You can move anywhere within
right,
the zone
sorry,
for free.
yeah, I'm gonna just go,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Time for my rat boys. Sturdy bark. Gutter runners are going to throw a bunch of throwing stars at you. They are this gutter runner here is going to attack you. What is your defense?
Were there 2 or more enemies within close range of me at the start of my turn? Is that in my zone or?
Yes, so there was the 2 gutter runners.
Okay, so
Happen to be right
my
here next to me.
defense is great.
Okay. They need a 4. Oh, I'm sorry. They need a 5.
I have 3 armor.
I don't know if this will do anything.
Okay.
They need a 5. Jesus, they're never gonna hit you. No. No, he doesn't hit you.
Okay.
This one's gonna try.
Sounds good.
No. No, that guy doesn't hit you either. This gutter runner here, he descends upon
Okay.
Loris.
Oh.
Loris,
My defense is great, and I have 4 armor.
very good.
Yeah, it's like he's even tankier, I was about to say.
He's gonna try. He's gotta try.
True.
You're great. So they are good, but then they also advance up a step because they have their warp stone. So they
And it's a tie, so it should be 4.
yeah, they need 4s.
But he has 4 armor.
Yeah, they're not gonna do much, maybe. He sucks.
Oh my god.
He trips
Magoosh.
over his shoelaces.
How cute.
Magoosh, your wide body poses no issue for this man, as he also attempts to attack you. What is your defense?
Great.
Oh.
Well, he's on 4s because he's wielding his warp stone.
That's nice.
Ah!
Oh, he gets you. What's your... You have any armor?
1.
1. Okay. Cool. So they get... two damage in on you. Great.
Yay.
A lot less than I expected.
They're not really... they have something else to them. Give me a body fortitude. 4-2.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I think he's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be fine.
This ogre constitution.
In the moment that you were stabbed by this gutter runner's foul warpstone blades,
Mm-hmm.
you feel this sharp pain that kind of reminds you of that taste that you had earlier from that slop.
The poo-poo river?
Yeah, it hurts for about a second or so, and then you just expel that pain from your body.
Good. I'm building an immunity.
Osric goes. He is really bad. He starts chanting. You all can hear this loud chanting as he waves his censer back and forth. And then suddenly all of A becomes engulfed in this, what looks like this mist. This obscuring mist. I'm going to...
By a card
doesn't
today.
matter. Shadow can always see him, and so can Loris. He ends up moving over here. When he moves over here, you see him just kind of point his staff out towards these plague monks over here, and then you see these plague monks just almost like rise. They raise themselves to their full height, their full 3.5 feet in height, and they just start chanting along with him as their eyes go from a deep red to a very vibrant green color. Bagoosh, go ahead.
I'm gonna hit this man with my stick.
Very good.
I am great.
Oh, he's average.
That's nice. Is that...
It's 2 steps.
2s.
Is
So
it
you're on 2s.
Yeah. Funny about that.
Oh.
I mean, you kill him. I mean, what do you mean funny about, he's... How much damage is this?
Probably a lot.
So you have 4
I don't remember what it
successes
was.
plus 1 extra damage, so how much does your flamberge do per success?
That's just damage, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me just flamberge.
It's 1.
Yeah, so you do 5 damage plus 1? Yeah, this gutter run... You bring your he stabs you, and he's like, yeah, gotcha! And then you chuckle it off, and then you how do you fucking murder this thing? Do you just like bring the sword down, just like slice him, or do you like
I'm just gonna bonk him.
just bonk him? Yeah, okay. You just kind of bonk him, and this man just kind of disappears.
It's not flaying time yet. I'm gonna
He
fucking.
just falls, and with a concussion that just murders them.
I'm gonna fucking kill this other rat too.
Okay.
Fucking, I don't want to see him anymore.
So you get. Yeah, he dies too. Do you fillet that one?
No, we were gonna save the flaying for the after victory feast.
Okay. Are you good?
Oh, I'm
That's
good.
your turn? Okay. Loris,
I can't attack anything, can I?
you can move. I mean, you should be. Doesn't your
You can technically fight anything in your zone at any time.
yeah?
Oh, you can run through enemies?
Oh yeah, because you can just do that.
The zone is we're all just
No,
in like
I
a
understand
melee.
that, but I'm looking at the visual here. So I understand, Alex. But like, you know what I mean? Like, if I couldn't, like, I'd have to follow this path and just run through like a million
It
people.
doesn't technically work that way because you can move anywhere within your zone. So it's like the idea is you're over here and you're like jumping up onto the scaffolding, running across, jumping down here. You're pulling a Legolas, right? You're kind of just like doing these cool maneuvers to get where you need to be. Is the
Okay.
flavor of it?
I'll stand here and go for the one of the handlers.
All right, give me your roll.
I am great.
They are. Which one are you attacking? The one right next to you or the one below you?
The one right next to me.
That one is average.
So that's 2, right? Because it's 2 off of
Yep.
normal. Okay. Okay. Into melee bonus. What is this?
Like for instance, my Sylvaneth buff is giving me that sort of thing. It's like it's non-permanent bonuses you have.
Unless I know. Okay, I don't think I have
I
any.
don't think you
Like,
have anything.
Yes.
Nice. And
As you
sixes give you extra damage, is that right?
They do, but I mean, I need to know if he's
do not
standing. If he's,
do not worry about that.
yeah, exactly. If he's not standing, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, don't worry about that part. The Packmaster falls.
Nice.
Does the ogre freak out, or is it?
No,
still go?
not yet. Not
Okay.
yet.
I will take a massive step and be like, "Hello, ogre," and chop the rat ogre.
Okay. Give me your damn. He is a. The Rat Ogre is a. Good.
Okay, so that's 3. Okay. And if he's still standing, some things happen when I roll a 6. But you let me know.
Oh, he's still standing. So what's this? What happens with the 6s?
The 6s each deal additional damage. So it's how many 6s did I get in there?
You have 2.
So then it should be 8, right? 8 damage, not 6
8
because there's
damage,
2 6s.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that's double attack. This weapon is restraining. Still don't know what that means, but I passed my turn.
He can't move away from you.
Got it.
Okay. This Packmaster here will go. He's going to try and crack the whip. So upon you attacking the Rat Ogre, he just cracks his whip at the Rat Ogre, and you hear him just kind of yell this like guttural phrase like "Attack you, fool!" and he just keeps cracking his whip at this rat ogre. The rat ogre kind of like flinches a bit, and then he turns over and he goes to try and crack his whip at you. He will try and probably fail.
I am great defense, whatever he is.
Oh, he fails. He is like he's poor.
Okay.
This guy's not supposed to fight. These guys over here also crack their whips. Instead of this like angry, like instead of being like screaming in anger, this almost sounds like it's like like an encouragement. Like they don't feel terribly threatened yet. And then this rat ogre, if you're looking in this general direction, it like looks like it's breathing heavy now, and it's like rearing back and ready to charge. I didn't move the other people up in the order, so we have this acolyte here. Channel, this acolyte is going to look in your general direction upon seeing all of its friends die, and it's going to throw this little globe at you.
Oh no.
Let's see if he hits.
I am average.
He is he is also average. Oh no, I'm sorry. He is poor.
What the hell?
Well, he gets one. They're rats. They don't do shit. He gets one. How much armor do you have?
I have one.
Okay. When this globe hits you, you don't take any damage, but you notice that your armor is kind of like dissolving. Until you're able to repair it, until the end of this battle, you effectively have your armor reduced by 1.
Ah. Okay.
Then you see him reach in his pockets and grab another globe, and then he throws it here. He's going to take a big minus on this one. His special, he has to hit a 3 normally, so now... Or no, he has to 4 normally, so he needs a 5 in order for this to work. He fails. This shot just kind of... You see him like rear back, and he throws, and it goes into the pool below him. And then he kind of looks at that happen, and he walks himself over here.
Okay.
He's very embarrassed. Rat ogre. Rat ogre. Sturdy Bark, this rat ogre looks at you, and he just kind of like fist to fist, just goes back to claw and like punch at you.
Okay.
He is a great.
Yeah, I believe I'm also a great. So
Looking for 4s.
yep, I'm also great.
How many what's your armor, toughness, wounds, like etc.?
My armor is 3, my toughness is 8, and I currently have 0. My max wounds is 4, I believe.
Okay. He was looking for 4s, he found 2 of them.
Yeah, 2 4s.
So he does to you Uh, 3 damage.
That's accounting for my armor?
Nope. So he does 3 damage, and your armor just kind of blunts it off.
I see. Okay.
He then... So that's him punching at you. He
Uh-huh.
then just, upon coming in contact with you, opens his jaw, and he just bears down on you with his, like, massive jaws.
Alright, biting me.
That one's gonna hit hard.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of them.
Ooh.
Okay, that's 6 successes, I think? Yeah.
Yep, so it's gonna be 6. This one just is straight successes.
Okay, so I will take 3 damage, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So I go to 5 out of 8 toughness. Got it.
Yeah,
this
if one
rat
of those
over
gets to
here,
me, I will die.
this rat over
Yeah.
here, with the prodding and cheering of his fans, or his lads, comes over here. And he is able to attack you once, so he's gonna just kind of jab his blade into you, Loris.
I am great.
He is also great, looking for 4s. He
That's
gets
4.
4.
I have 4 armor.
He doesn't. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he does 1 to you. So he's got a +1 on this.
Oh, he's got like a one. Yeah.
He's got
okay.
a 1 plus number of successes. So, and he used his other action, basically his other metal, in order to move over here and attack. The last guys, these plague monks, they like come onto this bridge here.
Uh-oh.
There are not many of them left, which is a good thing. And they go to attack you, Shadel. Your defense is what?
Average.
Well, they're poor.
So armor is 0.
My armor is 0, incorrect.
There are 4 of them left, and
And they need 5s.
yeah,
Yes.
and they have 4 left. They go up to a 5. They go up to a 7 because they're being prodded on by the priest. Cool. Hey, they find 3. It's just 1 damage.
Shank.
Oh, okay.
They just kind of like, yeah.
Okay,
They
so
do
I
one
lose,
damage with
shank
I lose
successes?
3 health. Or 3 toughness.
Yep.
So can I ask a weird question? How does damage work for them, just so I understand?
They each, okay, plague monks each have 1 toughness, but these are packs of 10, so they compile all of their health together and add 1. So they effectively, the entire swarm has effectively 11 health. They add a die to their attacks equal to D3 or 3d6 plus the number of living models or living plague monks in the swarm. So there's currently 4 in there. They have D3 attacks baseline, and then they're going to add 4 because there's 4 guys left because there's 4 guys in there. So they rolled 7d6.
Gotcha.
They basically just fall over and die. They're literally here to like maybe not die immediately and then do a charge like this with hopefully 10 models or 10 guys in the unit and just try and like kill one person.
So if you got 1 success there, it would have done 0 damage?
It would have, I guess it would have done 1 damage technically.
It would have
because
done
he doesn't
1,
have
yeah.
armor. But
But these 3 successes did 1 damage or 3 damage?
it did
They
3.
did 3 damage.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
I
what
was on
we're
the same page,
confused about.
Krishna. I was confused because
Yeah.
you got 3 successes instead. It does 1 damage.
It's 1 damage each is what I should have.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's it.
Alright.
It's top of the. Oh wait, I skipped you by accident.
Just killed Shade.
Go ahead. So Shade Elliott, you're up then, Joe.
Okay.
And after this round, I'll probably need to dip.
Oh, I didn't even look at the time. I'm sorry.
Okay. Gonna... Alright, I'm gonna... shoot this guy, or shoot this guy.
Okay.
And I believe they were poor, so
Oh, they are.
2. Alright, yeah, so I believe they're dead.
That man's just obliterated.
Destroyed from
Alright.
orbit.
Goodbye.
I'm now going to move into E over here. And then I'm going to shoot this guy.
Okay.
With the metal. Right.
Yep.
And are they poor as well? I think they were.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Blast the pack.
And I'll use the focus to get it up. So 6 successes. I believe they're
They
dead.
die.
Alright. And my turn is over.
Okay. Joe?
So this is the only one in this zone that looked like it didn't see me.
It did not see you.
I'm gonna peek my head out, noticing that it didn't see me. I'm gonna shoot it right in the skull with backstab. So I think it's
No
just
armor,
got
yeah.
poor. So it's DN2, right?
Wait, say again?
Because it doesn't see me. I have
Because it doesn't see you, it's poor. So it'll be, yes, it'll be DN2.
Cool. So I'm going to bump that 1 to a 2, giving me 5 successes, which should be 6 damage, ignoring armor, doubled to 12 damage, ignoring armor.
This thing, like, rears back. Is angry. So you shoot at this thing.
Yep, right in the skull. Take a second to appreciate my handiwork before finding another place to scuttle off into the sewers or into here and hide.
When you hit it in the skull, it screams, and it reaches up with its, like, bladed fist and just kind of strikes the bow, like, cutting it. It looked like it was in immense pain.
Cutting what, sorry?
Cutting the arrow that you put in it.
Ah, okay.
Sturdy bark.
Yep, I am going to just
And Frank,
Roll
what's
with-
the DN on my stealth?
Same as before. So it would be 4 again.
Okay. And that's 2 successes and I'm done.
Okay.
Good. I am just brawling with this rat ogre in front of me, so melee swing 1. I'm great, he's great, so it's 4, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Jesus, there's a lot of 6s.
Oh, oh yeah.
Okay. So those are cleave damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's 4 damage, 5
It's 5
damage
damage
to
to the
this
main
rat
target.
ogre? Okay. This rat ogre looks very hurt, and the packmaster behind him looks very dead.
Big dead.
And I will just swing again. Another 4 successes. I will use my focus point to bump that up to a 6. To have 2. So 5 damage to the main target. Again, this rat ogre in front of me, and I cleave 2.
Okay. This rat ogre died.
Okay.
Huzzah.
The one who was clawing into me.
The gutter runners.
Sorry, before I end my turn, I'm gonna move up. Like,
You're gonna move up?
Story-wise, move up to reinforce Alaris.
Gutter runners. This guy here uses his metal to deftly leap over.
Oh
He
god.
skitter leaps over,
Uh-oh.
and he goes to try and stab at you, Shade.
Alright. Not so good.
I'm sure it's okay. He's good. You're average, right?
I'm average.
So he's looking for 3s. Finds 2 of them.
Right.
This is 2 damage.
Okay. And
I need you to take a body fortitude. It's a 4-2.
okay.
It's trying to poison you.
Okay, you said 4-2.
Yep.
Ah.
You got it.
My God.
So he only gets his one attack, so he had to metal his way over. But he did it. This guy is gonna try and do the same.
Oh no.
Goldie, you said it was a 2? He's gonna metal his way on up to
Yep.
you. So he can see. He finds 2. So it's gonna be 2 dam. And then it's gonna be a body fortitude 4-2.
It doesn't matter what my defense is or whatever.
Well, what was your defense? I thought you were
I'm
I think-
normally good, but if it's dark or if I'm in shadows, I get +1 defense.
he doesn't care about that.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you said it's what am I rolling?
Body 4-2. Body fortitude 4-2.
Does it do 1 damage per success?
Yeah, so it's 2 damage.
So it doesn't do anything because you got 2 armor.
He ignores it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he ignores armor, so it will do 2 damage.
So my focus will bump that to a 2, so I succeed.
So you succeed against the his poison, but you do take 2 damage. The Plague Priest, Usrik. He, seeing how the winds are turning here, you see him run over to this plague furnace over here. The one that hasn't been thoroughly torched by Shadel. And he starts kneeling down before it, and he starts chanting. I need to do a roll. He starts chanting. Okay. He's done.
Oh,
Actually,
it doesn't like.
I guess he'll use a metal. Yeah. He'll use a metal to add a die.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. Okay, never mind. He's done. Loris, your go.
Bagoosh is first.
Oh yeah, Bagoosh, your go.
I will remove him.
Yes, go. Bagooshinate him.
This white Bagoosh token is a game changer.
I do
I
like
think
the
it's
white.
right. Yeah, I mean,
Goodbye, Spinal Cord.
he's just dead.
I will remove the second one. I will suffer no gutter rounders to live.
He's created a feast, really, for
Yeah,
himself.
I mean, that one's dead too.
Yep, this one's going in the pot.
Loris, your go.
I'll just jump around him for flavor, and I will go for the attack.
Yep.
He is good?
He is
It is great.
great.
4 is okay. Okay. 9.
Yep. He's, ouch.
I
He's
am
still standing,
meddling.
but you have this hook just
Yep.
square in him.
Yep. And shank again. Eight. I could make it.
Wait,
What?
the DN is wrong.
Oh, I hit 2. Oh, we'll keep the roll,
We can
but
just keep
it's
the roll, yeah, it doesn't.
Oh, okay, yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's 1, 2,
it's-
3.
It's 3.
I will make it 4. I'll bump the 3 up to
Okay.
So it's 6 total because it's 4
Um,
successes, 2 sixes.
That's actually just enough, because you overcome his armor, and then you do the last remaining 4. He falls. He lets
Shank.
out a guttural roar and falls.
And I'll take a big stomp to the edge of 4 and pass my turn.
Okay. The last things left to move are these Packmasters, and upon seeing their beasts fall, they scurry away. They run past Ulrich, and they run off this direction, effectively leaving.
Okay.
We can end here if you want. Guy is gonna try one more time to do what he was doing, but
I mean, if that potentially ends the fight, you can do. I don't want to speak for Alex.
no.
Like,
'Cause
Alex is...
you have 3 people who can go before him to try and kill him before he tries to.
I'm gonna
fuck him up.
Can I just blow it up anyway?
You can try, yeah.
Why don't we just blow it up?
Hey,
No,
he can move. Shay can move on to F and shoot B, right? So.
But Alex didn't need to go. So, like,
Yeah,
do you want
Alex
to try
needs
this
to go,
now, or
we
do you
can
want to
stop
go?
here.
I can go a few more minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Because it's only gonna be you guys plus him.
Alright, speedrun. I move up to F.
Okay.
Right.
Kill this man.
And I fucking shoot this guy.
Okay.
What's his defense?
His defense is average.
Okay, so 2. Okay. And very successful. Hit him for 9. And blast
Okay.
6 in the zone.
So he takes that 9. Or rather, he takes that 8.
He's got an armor.
He's got a single armor.
Ooh.
And then
Ooh.
the blast 6 in the zone. This is the reinforced plague furnace. So this does take damage. But it still seems like it's in functioning order. Upon you firing on him, or upon his plague furnace rather, he shouts at you saying, You dare defile the Horde's one! And he doubles down on his chanting.
Okay, well, I use the metal and I shoot him again.
Uh-huh.
And I'll use a focus to get the 6 success.
Okay.
So, same deal.
He looks pretty bad. But he's still standing. Joe?
Does he know where I am?
No. Wait. Yes.
Okay, then I'm just
He
gonna
has
shoot
awareness
him
3.
twice.
Does
so-
Joe know where he is?
Yeah, he's already there.
Oh, he's on the smoke. Okay.
Oh, he's not
I also have
hiding.
Watchman's goggles, so I can shoot through smoke.
Got it,
Basically
okay.
see
He
through
moved
smoke.
out A anyway. Yeah.
But yeah, 2 shots. Shot number 1. Where does my button go? Here it is. Attack. What's? Oh, I'm accuracy. Good.
He's average.
So you need 3.
TN3. Okay. Wait, is it really that easy? Good versus.
Yeah, evens 4, 1 step up is 3.
Yep.
And you're 1
Okay.
off.
Yep, 4 successes.
3, 4. Okay.
So that's 5 damage.
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot him again. So I'm gonna leap off of here. Shoot him in the air, and that's gonna be. Bump a 2 to a 3 to get 5 successes for 6 damage.
Okay. Man is like bent over, kneeling, still chanting.
Sturdy Bark has a bow. We don't need to be afraid.
Sturdy Bark is in fact going to whip out the bow.
Yeah, he can hop into F and just longbow this man.
Now I don't want to scare anyone, but I'm not exactly a sniper.
I mean, you only need a 4.
Okay,
You sure you don't
so
want to just go get into melee with this guy?
Can we move 2 zones? I don't think we can move 2 zones.
I think you. Well,
I was you can metal over, right?
yeah.
I think you can go 1 metal and then
swing? I would
Yeah,
rather
you
do
would-
that.
yeah, because you just won't take the second attack. 'cause
Yeah,
metal.
got it. Yeah, so I will use
Flavor
my
is also
missile
great.
Yeah.
I'm trying to cut off this dude's head while he's chanting.
What's his
Oh, he's average.
He's average? Okay. I am great, so that's a 5 for me.
hmm
Okay. Attack.
But you only need 2s to succeed.
Oh, I only need 2s, yeah, not 5. The other direction, sorry. Okay, and yeah, I'll bump that other one, so it's 6 successes.
Okay. And you also hit the thing, the plague furnace.
Yeah, for 1.
For what it's
Or
worth.
2, for 2. Not sure
Okay.
if that's a good thing, but
Probably not a great thing here, actually.
He gets one shot at this. He will use his medal?
Try again.
No, he gets to add his devotion to it.
okay.
Nice roll.
Holy shit. Now he has to medal again? It's so dumb how this shit works! And he gets one more. No. 7, 11, 4, 8. No, in no combination does it work. He chants and chants, and then he stops, and he just kind of like slinks to his knees, and he looks up at Tree Man, looks up at Sturdy Bark,
Yep.
and he says, "Horned one won't hear call." And then
I'm decapitating him.
out of nowhere, a blow dart comes out
Oh.
and it just hits him on the head. He just kind of like takes his blow dart and he like pulls it out of his head, and you just feel Taiwan up top say like, "Take that," and he just kind of like falls into the soup afterward.
I don't want to be that guy, but I will now ask the question: where's Charwood?
I don't know.
Oh, well, he fell into the soup
You know,
somewhere.
he was supposed to follow us and then didn't, but
Maybe he went back to the whorehouse.
I think he went back to the surface. He's a scaredy cat on the inside.
I have a plan for Charwind.
Good.
Okay, cool. So you have defeated the Skaven laboratory. Or church, I guess.
I guess the next time we'll start with calling up Skrell.
Yep. Alright, thanks for playing, Alex. I know you gotta
Sounds
go.
good, yeah.
Sorry.
No,
It's
no,
fun. I'm glad I got to play.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
GG, y'all. Good night.
GG, good night.
Later.
Later.